going to make salmon stuffed cheesy spinach. And this spinach recipe with all the cheeses in it is something that I came to love when I was shopping at Fresh and Easy, and they always carried this salmon wrapped in cheesy spinach. And I looked at the ingredients because I wanted to duplicate what they had in there. And I've not been able to find this on the internet. So it's sort of, you know, an original recipe because I've amended it. I've added a lot more cheeses to it. Sometimes they just have the spinach and feta cheese. The only thing that goes in this one, because I've added more cheese, is the spinach, feta cheese, ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, and cream cheese with a little heavy cream mixed in everything to make it really creamy. So let's get going on trying this out on you. All right, I'm going to turn the flame on my large pan, add a little bit of avocado oil, or you could put coconut oil in here. This is to cook up the spinach. All right, and I'm going to add fresh spinach, the whole bag actually, because I think you know how much spinach shrivels up to nothing. So let's just get that going here. I'll let you watch me cook this. Now before this gets completely shriveled up, been cooking like 1 minute, I'm going to add in everything here. I'm going to add, this is the feta cheese. Get that in there. And it's a half a cup of the feta cheese. The ricotta cheese is also half a cup. I'm going to put that in there. And the Parmesan cheese is just 1/4 of a cup. This really gives the whole mixture a punch. Like just when you take a bite, it's like boom, bursts in your mouth type of thing. And then the cream cheese, this is just 2 ounces of the cream cheese. And let's throw that in the mix. And where's my milk? Okay. So this is the heavy cream, and it's 2 tablespoons of the heavy cream. Now that I have all of that in it, I'll put the seasonings in after I mix this all up and the cheeses start melting in. I know this is a lot of different kinds of cheeses, and that's what makes this feta spinach a little bit different than the ones that you'll find in the store or recipes on the internet. I just, you know, it's probably because I'm such a cheese fanatic, but I love all these cheeses, and here's the thing. The feta cheese does give it a great flavor. These other ones just enhance it, so you can think of it that way. And it really has a lot of flavors, because these flavors together are really awesome. I think it's time I could add the seasoning, so I'm just going to put in some Himalayan salt, a pinch of that, and a pinch of onion powder. It's probably, a pinch is probably like, what, 1/4 teaspoon each of these. And garlic powder, of course. Everything I make has garlic powder practically. All right, so we're going to do that. It's also going to go on the salmon. Oh yeah. And now we can mix that up some more. Voila. This is almost ready. All the cheeses are almost melted all the way in there. This is not something that I would leave unattended. In other words, I constantly stir this particular dish, not because it'll stick to the pan. It just, I don't think it's a good idea. I've never actually let this sit, but as I stir constantly, I break up any chunks of the cheeses that I see. So it really helps to pay attention while you're cooking it and not walk away from it and do something else. kind of let you look at that. I have the chunks pretty much broken up now. Let's take another look. Looky-loo. See that? That's what, I'm going to turn off the flame. And now we can actually get started on cooking up the salmon and getting it stuffed with this delicious mixture. Okay? Alrighty then. Okay, I'm going to cut my head off so that you can see what's going on down here. Alright, so I'm going to prepare the salmon. I'm going to put it, I cut it up, and I'm going to just drop it in a pan so I can mix all the seasonings in here, and I'm going to throw in some olive oil. There we go. I'm going to throw in garlic powder, and again, it's just a pinch of everything. That was probably not a pinch. That was probably, what, a teaspoon. I'm going to add salt. That's Himalayan salt. And a pinch of onion powder. And I'm going to sprinkle in, I'm just going to like spray it in here, but I would say it's probably a fourth a cup, because I might be adding more actually. And now I've melted some butter, and I'm just going to butter each of these salmon pieces. And now I'm just going to mix it all up so the seasonings get all mixed up on the salmon. Can you see that? I'm mixing all the seasonings, the oil, the butter, all together over the salmon. I'm flipping it, I'm getting my hands dirty, and that looks like it's pretty coated, so that's a nice coating there. Alright, so I'm going to take a scoop of this spinach, cheesy spinach, and I'm going to put that right there on top here. See that? Putting it all over the top of the salmon that's already seasoned. I'll let you see this. Let me bring it in closer because I got to do a few more. See that? Alright. This is a one-man show. Oh, get that flour out of the way. Okay, get out of the way. And now, I'm going to roll this up. There, it's now in a roll with the spinach inside. I'm going to put it in this baking dish that I've already sprayed with some coconut oil. Okay, and that's in the pan. I'm going to take the next salmon and I'm going to put the spinach on that one. You know the drill now. I want to show you a close-up. Let me bring it up here. There we go. There it is in the baking dish. And one last step before it goes in the oven. By the way, we're going to be baking this for 20 minutes at 350. So remember that melted butter? We are going to put that right over the top. Now I know we had already done this when we prepared the salmon and the seasoning, but we're going to do it one more time. Okay? There we have it. And then you can just pour the remaining. There we go. That's enough. And if you really want to overdo it, oh my gosh, I can't be stopped. Here's some more garlic powder. You don't have to do this, but there you have it. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven, again, as I said, 350 for 20 minutes. So while that is in the oven, I'm going to prepare the garlic butter lemon sauce that I like to pour over my salmon dish. You don't have to do this. I like to do it. So, okay, we're going to start with, again, I've got 3 tablespoons of butter to be melted like I had before. I'm going to add, let's get that melted first, okay? It's very simple. It's basically the mixture that I used when I seasoned the salmon. It's the lemon juice, garlic powder, of course, some salt, and a little heavy cream. I'm not putting in olive oil in here, and I think that was the only other thing that I didn't use. I can't remember. Oh, I'm not going to put onion powder in this either. So we've narrowed it down just a little bit for the sauce. Okay, got most of that melted, and now I could spritz in just a little bit of the lemon juice. Okay, that wasn't a little bit, was it? I didn't even measure it. This is kind of guesswork, and I'm so sorry because I'm supposed to be making these recipes understandable for everybody. Turn down the flame there. I'm going to recommend a tablespoon worth of the garlic powder because we want this sauce really garlicky. Okay, let me stir this up. I'm going to add just a pinch, probably what, a half a teaspoon's worth of the cream. And a little Himalayan salt. Stir that up. You don't want to burn this. Okay, that made a very nice creamy sauce to go over the salmon. Okay? So I want to set that aside. Okay, got it out of the oven, and there it is. I'm going to serve that up on a plate. Okay. Let me get my spatula out here and scoop up one of these yummy looking salmon. Oh, that looks so nice. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm going to just, since this is my dinner, I'm going to throw a little bit of salad I made for it. There we go. There it is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. Let me bring down the camera so that we don't have to glare. Ta-da! Okay, I'm going to eat this for dinner, but you don't have to watch me. I will take one little bite because I got to taste the spinach with the salmon and let you know how that goes, okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to take a bite. That is very good. You know what I forgot? I forgot the sauce. All right. I just heated it too. I heated it and then I forgot to pour it on top. I'm going to pour that. There we go. Now I'll show that to you with the sauce on there. Let me get the camera situated and see what I'm doing. Okay? All right. Oh boy, that is the flavors in this. Let me turn this around so that I get the light. The flavors in this are really incredible. They just blend together, and it's kind of one of those flavors that just burst in your mouth. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's like a burst of flavor, like bam, boom. All right. That's the best way to describe it. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to sit down and eat it, but you can watch me take one last bite. Okay.